everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Oh my gosh, it's people helping people!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of
People helping people.
Well done. Oh, crickets. There we go.
That's what I meant.
Welcome in, everybody. As you can see, we are in a new space. Your art studio is looking so good. And we are sitting here with the one and only, the beautiful, the talented, the lovely Kayla Coffey Studios. She knows her sounds.
Yes,
she knows her
hello.
sounds. Welcome in, everybody. Jeez Louise, look at this. We already got people up in here saying, what's up, Kenny Johnson?
What's up?
What's up, Kenny? How we doing, brother? And happy Friday to you, too. Man, we are excited for tonight's show. And he says it's hotter than the devil's butthole here in Oregon.
I think it's probably hotter here.
I know. It's hot here, too, bro.
Especially in the garage.
Yeah, we're in the garage right now, a.k.a.
And we'll see you there soon.
Oh yeah, we're coming to Oregon soon. I'm so excited. Yeah, we have a very fun vacation planned. My little sister's getting freaking married. Let's go. So we're coming to Oregon for the wedding. It's going to be really exciting. And yeah, you know, we have a fun show for the people today. We're going to be diving into your art. We're going to be diving into a lot of the things that we've been doing behind the scenes, working on, doing the social media aspect of our businesses. And we also are going to be talking about some of the previous guests. You know, I want to give them their flowers and talk about some of the things that we have coming too, some things on the horizon. Yo, boy B, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Good to see you, bro. I'm happy you're here. Let's see. Yeah, Kenny Johnson says he loves the background.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's all Kayla Coffey Studios right there. This is her little magical layer where she can just create and let herself free. So it's a beautiful place to be. Let's see. So, you know, before we step into the episode though, we have some sponsors of the show that I want to get to. I want to show them some love. So let's go ahead and get into that real quick, because I think that's the right thing to do.
Sounds great.
And I'm so proud to be representing the people that we have. And, you know, I just feel as though as we continue to gain steam here, we throwing charcoal into the steam engine. It's just more and more people are wanting to be a part of what we're doing. And it feels so good. I'm just so stinking grateful. And it feels like every episode, like I'm not a crier, you know, but it seems like every episode but no, like I don't give myself opportunities to, like, you know, full on cry. But it seems as though on all these episodes, I just have moments where I'm just so stinking grateful that I'm welling
Crying
up.
happy tears.
Yeah, I'm
the
crying
best
happy
ones.
tears. I just am so stinking grateful, you know, and everybody that's being involved in these streams and being involved in the live podcast, the community that we have here, you guys, like I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. You know, it feels really, really good. But speaking of gratitude and the sponsors of our show, let's get to it. Tonight's show is sponsored by Mike Silkowski. He's your local partner in getting your message in front of the right people. Mike specializes in helping businesses right here in Southern Arizona reach their ideal customers through TV and streaming services. He's not just sponsoring this chapter 2 of People Helping People. He's building partnerships. And he doesn't succeed unless you do. So if you're ready to grow your business with someone who's invested in your success, call Mike directly at 515-305-5311. Again, that's 515-305-5311. And I'm so proud to be representing Mike Silkowski. He is just one of those guys, if you guys have a business, if you're running any type of business whatsoever, or you're doing something that's a charitable cause or whatever it is, and you need somebody to get you out into the world, Mike's going to help you find your audience. So he'll niche you down and get you in front of the right people. So thank you, Mike, for sponsoring this episode of People Helping People. We love you, brother.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. And I couldn't go on without talking about Jake Wilson, the man, the myth, the legend over there at T-Town Boxing. And yeah, and Kayla and I stumbled across T-Town Boxing. It had been a dream of mine to step into a boxing gym for a very long time, because back in high school we used to.
I'll take the credit.
Yeah, you should. You gave me that little push. But in high school we used to throw on the gloves and have backyard brawls and things like that. And in the back of my head, I'm like, man, I would love to box.
Not me.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do arm workouts. So that's why I wanted to go do boxing. And it's not an arm workout. It's an ab workout and just lots of fun. So we stuck with it. And now I still do arm workouts. But
yeah. And that was the thing, is like, I needed that little push.
Yeah.
And so we walked into T-Town Boxing and Jake was there with open arms. And I started doing personal training sessions with him, one-on-ones. And, I still have so much to learn, but I felt as though I got good so fast at it because of Jake, And
you are very natural at it, but he's definitely honed in on your good habits and, isolated the good stuff about you.
Yeah. And that's what he's so good at. And that's what, I just appreciate about Jake. So if you guys are looking to get a good workout in or just need a community of fit people, T-Town Boxing here in Tucson, Arizona is the place to be. And they're located right downtown, so you cannot miss them. And yeah, I just, the utmost respect and love for those guys over there at T-Town. We love you guys. Thanks for being a sponsor of the show. Yeehaw, let's go. Feels good. And I get excited every time I jump on the mic. This is the best.
Jump on it. I just got a bunch of songs playing up here all the time, and when he says song lyrics, I have to say them all.
Yeah,
I think that I do that a lot.
Well, I love that. There's little quirks about Kayla Coffey Studios that I love, and that is definitely one of them. And so, yeah, we have one more sponsor to talk about, carsfortucson.org. And I say it all the time, but they're out here doing God's work. They are helping people that are in financial crises get car repairs. So I know that we've all been in situations where one car repair could have been make or break. It's either pay rent, eat food, or get your car repaired. So that's what they're here to help do. So your donation goes to a very good cause, and they're actually looking to give vehicles away as well. So it's not just car repairs. So, I mean, like I said, God's work. We love you. Carsfortucson.org if you'd like to donate. And if that calls to you, carsfortucson.org. We appreciate you guys. Oh boy, we got a legend in the house. Rich.
Hello, Rich.
What's up? Welcome in.
I hope you're doing good.
Salud. Let's see. Kenny Johnson says, oh, hold on. I'm skipping over things. I am skipping over things. Let's see. Grayson Lubansky, thank you for joining us. He says, I love this channel. It is awesome, and you are so inspiring. Thanks for helping people. God damn.
That's a good segue.
Woo. So good. Thank you. And your boy B says, and how are you, Miss Coffee?
I am doing great. Yeah, we've had a wonderful weeks, year. It's flown by so fast that I don't know. I feel like I went camping last night, but feel like we went camping the night before, but it was really a week before.
Yeah.
Every single day feels like it's accelerated.
Yes. Yeah. Life is moving fast.
When you're having fun.
That's right.
A good time.
Yeah. So every Thursday, we have dedicated our Thursdays, because this show is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have dedicated every Thursday to just get off a grid. So we've been doing that for the past few weeks now. So Thursday we'll drive out into the woods. The first time we did it, it was just, what we had. We just packed things up and went for it. But then, we got a tent, and then we went up the next time, and
The tent, by the way, we got it for $17.
$17. Would you believe it?
And it's perfect and so easy to set up. That's great.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, just the fact that she's always bargain hunting, so it's nice to have her. It's nice to have her around, because I just grab things sometimes.
Well, and it was accidentally. We didn't even know. We thought it was $27, and then it just ended up being $17 when we.
Yeah, so good. So,
Rang it
anyways, yeah, we've been trying to get off grid. We've been trying to get off grid and enjoy our time out and away for a day,
Yeah.
a week.
And I've been really appreciating it because I paint landscapes. So I keep seeing all these landscapes that inspire me to paint. So now I have a bunch of pictures on my phone of landscapes to paint it to finish up my necromancer series. So I've loved it.
I love that. And yeah, thanks for joining us, Grayson. We really do appreciate you. And thanks for that question, your boy B. Kenny Johnson says, eating chocolate behind the scenes.
We ate the last chocolate bar from last week.
Yeah, it didn't last long. Yeah. Well, actually, I think that's the longest
That's the longest they've lasted.
Yeah. I thought that we were out by, I don't know, 2 days later. And then I looked in the fridge and there was some tucked away, and I was like, oh, it's going to be a good day. But let's see. Oh, Toga, what up? Welcome in. We see you out there. Toga says, I love your paintings.
Thank you.
And that's a great segue, Toga, because, I want to talk about that a little bit. And you said that you found this newfound inspiration, which is great. And sometimes it takes going out and just doing things that aren't in the norm, and for us, that was going out into the woods. It was going out into new places and just saying, you know what, we're going to take a day a week and go have some fun. Go have some fun and see what happens.
Yeah, and just to be inspired by the natural world around us, because essentially we just went out there to be with each other and in nature, and then you just realize how healing it is. Because I like being a homebody, and I like kind of sticking to my routine and doing all that. So I think it's nice to have a little adventure, and so it's been nice.
Yeah, it has been. It's been really nice. And I'd like to advocate for that for anybody, whether it's just like changing up the routine, like going on a walk in the mornings, or, and I find too that sometimes in life, if I am starting to slip into, not the best self-talk, or, what some people would deem as like a depression or something, is changing something so small, like listening to some music more. Like if I'm just going through my day in silence, no podcasts, no music, no nothing, I'm like, hold on a minute.
Something.
Yeah,
wrong.
I got to be self-aware and be like, I got to turn up the tunes again.
Because otherwise that means your mind's too loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, truly. So, advocating for something like that, like I said, changing something around the house. We make our bed every morning, but like making your bed in the morning, starting off with a win, starting off with a W, going for a walk after a meal, little things like that. And if it's hot out there, because it's hot out here, go for that night walk. Go for that little, sunset stroll.
Yeah.
Those things are good.
And then you get to see the beautiful sunset out here in Arizona. I mean, we didn't see it today, but I feel like it was cloudy out, so it's probably pretty. But yeah. I have some pictures of some pretty sunsets that we accidentally witnessed, and that'll probably be on the Necromancer series.
I love that. And we went to Lake Patagonia, which I'd never been to. And our trip kind of just turned into a total adventure.
Yeah, it was almost a failed trip, but we learned a lot and we stuck to it, and we finally found a place to camp.
Yeah. So we're tent camping, right? So we went to Lake Patagonia, and we're driving up, and we get to the lake, and it's really cool. I mean, to drive an hour from here and have lush forest with a beautiful lake that you can grab full-size boats or trolling boats. You can fish, do all that. Thought it was really neat, but it was like a concrete jungle. The whole every area of that place where you can camp is concrete.
It's a place where you can set up your fifth wheel and all of that. So it's like glamping.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I still love that too. It's just not the vibe for setting up a tent. And also, it was just confusing with needing to reserve spots.
Mhm.
But now I know how to do it. It's just you can't do it the same day.
Yeah. It just didn't really feel like a tent camping situation. So I was
That
like,
too.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's pivot. Let's go try something else. So we started cruising around and we went up some dirt road that had this nice little lookout. And I'm looking around and there's a reservoir right there. And I'm like, gosh, I don't know if we can camp here either. So she looked up the spot that she used to go to when she was a kid. And we just rolled out. We're just like, you know what? Let's just go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And we found this really nice spot full of cow pucky. So there was freaking
cows.
Lots of cows. And so, yeah, we're off the side of this beaten path, which was cool. I enjoy that. And
the cows were a morning alarm.
Yeah, we wake up to like, I don't know.
I kept trying to press snooze and the snooze alarm went off about 20 seconds later.
We had a cow symphony. They were singing all morning, just moo
like
this,
screaming moo
that. Yeah.
Yeah. They're saying good morning.
Yeah, it's time to wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah. So we had a nice little cow pucky symphony in the morning. And then we went out and we shot some clay pigeons, which was really fun.
Yeah, which took me a second to get used to. I've never been good at it, but yeah, we just took my shotgun out and
you're a good shot though.
And yes, I haven't shot it in a while. Probably the last time was with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6 years ago.
Yeah, long time ago. Yeah. So nonetheless, we've been doing that. Advocate for it. If anybody wants to, just set a day that you can go get off grid for a minute, even if it's a 30-minute drive, an hour drive, just go be in the woods. Go just chill.
Yeah, just chill.
Just chill.
Yeah, and I really like crystals, and I haven't actually been able to charge them in nature, but I keep bringing them, and someday with the intention to, and someday I'll get to it. But yeah, so it's been a good time.
Nice. I love that. And Rich says he was off grid Wednesday night. The power went out.
Oh.
So a little different type of off grid, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. So just camping in the backyard?
Right. Yeah. Camping in your own house with a little lantern and some
That's
candles.
the best way to do it. The last time the power went out, okay, I don't know when the last time the actual power went out here, but when it went out on me and I lived in a different place, I tried to take a shower. The water worked still, so that was great. And I had these little tea light candles, so I had them all over the place in the bathroom so I could see. And I went to go blow out all the candles because it was really hot and the fire makes it hotter. And then I went to go blow out one of the candles, but the whole, you know what a tea light candle is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The whole rim of the tea light candle was on fire, which it was the one in the shower. So at first I was like, whatever, I'm just going to turn the shower on and get it wet.
Yeah.
So I turned the shower on and pointed it at the fire. And then the flames shot up to the ceiling and in every direction because it was in the corner.
Oh
and then I was screaming and water was going everywhere because I still had the shower head in my hands.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned that water in Tucson is flammable. So don't do that.
Yeah. Crazy.
And I didn't burn the house down, but I really thought I was going to.
Yeah. Well, that's that's a crazy lesson to learn.
Yeah.
And a crazy way to do it. Yeah. Gosh, I'm glad that we got some filters in the shower now. We got filter on
we got some nice filters.
Yeah.
We learn lessons and we put filters because the water here is really hard.
It's flammable. That's insane. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't know if it's really flammable. I don't know the actual. I just know I put water on the fire and it made it bigger. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's having a beautiful week, and the week is coming to a close. And we had an insane week. We had an insane week of guests. We had an insane week of social media stuff. I mean, I like you said, it feels like this train is just nonstop. Time is really flying. But last Wednesday we had Nick Boltman on the show. And Nick Boltman, he's a world-renowned artist, and he wanted to step more into this type of content where he just gets to be himself.
Everything aligned perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. And to have him on the show, and by the end of it, prior he was like, I didn't know what kind of show it was going to be, or if I wanted to put it on my socials or whatever, which I was like, I totally understand. I don't have any expectations of any guest to put anything that we do together out there, but he loved being a part of it, and I was so grateful. And he's going to be donating some of his art to our auction, which I think is a great thing to talk about.
Which I was mind blown because I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to Nick Boltman.
It feels magical.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like I said, I've just been overwhelmed with gratitude, and but with that being said, your boy B, he's out there too. He's an incredible artist, an entrepreneur, a musician. I mean, kind of a jack of all trades. He wears a lot of hats. But Nick Boltman's donating art. Your boy B is going to be donating art.
Inspirational.
Truly, Kayla Coffey is going to be donating art. Penny and Benny, which if you guys need merch, that's your guy, pennyandbenny.com.
I need him to press something on this shirt.
Yeah.
A little PHP on this little.
Oh, that would be cool.
That
would be cool. But yeah, so Penny and Benny LLC on Instagram or pennyandbenny.com. But he's going to be doing some one-of-a-kind pieces of merch too. So at the end of September, you guys stay tuned because we're going to have a big auction. And we have some really cool things that are happening behind the scenes too. September 2nd, I will be on a local radio station, and we'll be talking about the show, which I'm really excited about. So I will give you guys details on that so you guys can tune in. We want to spike their numbers as much as possible when your boy is getting interviewed on there. I'm going to be on Rizzle's podcast too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uplift State of Mind. Shout out to
When are you
Rizzle.
going on that one?
That's the 27th.
Okay.
So I'll have two podcasts that day. So it'll be at 6:00, and we'll probably run till about 7:30, and then I'll jump over and do People Helping People right after that.
Nice.
Yeah, super stoked. So yeah, if you guys enjoy mental health talk, which is like, so important, I feel. Rizzle over there at Uplift State of Mind, go give him a subscribe, give him a shout, let him know that People Helping People sent you over there. And yeah, we'll be there supporting him and being interviewed for the first time. I don't know how I'm going to do in that type of situation, but we'll see. I'm excited about it.
I mean, just be vulnerable and know that your story will help somebody know that they're not alone, especially with mental health.
Yeah,
so.
truly. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, we've all had our struggles with that. So I think that I'll do my best. And I think when it comes to being interviewed, it's about, taking time to really digest a question, because I feel as though even with this podcast, I have to
take some deep breaths.
Yeah. I feel as though I have to fill so much dead space all the time. Like I have to be talking all the time. I have to remind myself. Even that was hard for me. But I got to remind myself that it's okay to take a moment to think about your answers before you're spewing them out.
Yeah.
So that'll be a great exercise for me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. Go subscribe to Uplift State of Mind if you haven't already. But yeah, let's dive into some art, baby. Because
okay, what would you like to know?
You've been working hard, and I have been, well, I'm always in awe of you. But half of this game, it feels like 90% of the game in the beginning is social media.
Yeah, and just getting all of the little bits and pieces together. I'm finally like I keep putting everything off. And it's still just piled up, but like creating the website, which I finally just got the motivation to start.
Yeah.
So I created the website I just got it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of that stuff to start is kind of takes a lot of time from actually doing art.
Yeah.
But it's okay because they're necessary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you and I both know that no matter what kind of business you're running or whatever, as long as you're attentive to the imbalances, like, oh man, I'm doing way too much social media, not actually producing any art, or I'm doing way too much art and not filming any of it, like that's okay because you're going to have this constant teeter totter. But as long as you're aware of what's being neglected and you can correct as you go. Didn't like those headphones.
my hair, it's just hot in here and my
Yeah, it's
hair's
hot.
sticking to my neck.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we just
no.
lost. Okay, hold on.
I'm sure they can hear us.
I bet you the camera overheated. Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We had to put a fan on the camera last time.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll grab the fan, put it on the camera, and restart it.
We'll get it back up for you guys in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Maybe we should get an ice pack and set it on top of it. You can honestly you can set it down and point it straight up, no? You think that's good?
Back on?
No. Okay, it's up.
There we go.
See, just as when I was saying I'm hot, not
I know.
the camera said me too, girl.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I was getting hot. My hair was sticking to my neck, so I had to. That's why I was changing my earphones.
Yes.
So then I could rearrange my hair. I'll get them back up on in a second. But
I'm gonna rearrange something, you guys. Let me do this countdown. Just one sec. And we're back. Thank you guys for sticking around. Oh man. Okay. So, camera's overheating. We are probably overheating a little, but that's just what it is. Just a little toasty out here, but that's okay. So where were we? Talking about art and balance. So yeah, let's get into that.
Things we're starting or that go into the beginning of
the
a
beginning
business.
phases. Yeah. So there's a few things that you're working on right now. We need to get the website set up, right? Then we need to hone in, and we'll talk to Nick. And we have another incredible artist that's coming on Monday, one of Nick's friends, and we can talk to them about prints. And
Yeah, and maybe it's, well, I don't know. It's hard to decide what I would like to do with prints because I would like to have them so that and me and Ben at Penny and Benny LLC, we were talking about using the foiling from, he has a press, but it works, you can press foil on things.
oh wow,
So cuz I wanted all of my prints to also have the metallic leaf vibe,
yeah,
because it's hard to take a photo of that, and that's just what I want all my prints to have.
yeah,
So yeah, I think that, but then I'd have to order them, so I'll have to have the prints in stock in order to do that and see how it works. And then if it doesn't work out, then I was thinking about doing them all myself, but it's a lot of gold leaf to do. But I just really would like all of my prints to have gold leaf, but also where to order them and what paper and
yeah.
so much stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. So that's what we're working on behind the scenes, is just making sure that her business is established, so when we're ready, or when you're ready, in the Necromancer series is ready to present to the world, we have all our ducks in a row, and we're really thinking big picture with all of this stuff. I think I know absolutely, without a doubt, where people helping people is going. And I know that we can make differences in so many people's lives. And everybody that's been involved thus far has just shown so much support and so much love for what it is that we're doing. That, I know where this is going to be. We don't know how it's going to get there. And that's the exciting part, is the journey. And I feel the same with the art business too, right? Because you're going to get your Necromancer era, the series, finished, and then we're going to put it out into the world, and make sure that your website is very established, that your prints look great. And I love that you're doing something unique with your prints, and having the gold leaf on those as well is really special.
Yeah, that's one thing I really want to do. Also, when I get my website set up, I will probably have some pieces from the past already on there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I'll already be looking into prints, because actually the four, but you can't see them. There are these four.
Go grab them.
I will probably put those on the website.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so she's going to grab a couple of these pieces so you guys can see them. And if you want to follow her journey, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Let's see here. Yeah, see, look at that. It's got the gold leaf. This is actual gold leaf that she has integrated into the piece. And
then the top is matte and the bottom's like kind of glossy to show that there's, oh, they probably can't hear me, huh? But yeah, so the top is matte, the bottom's glossy. Oh man.
My gosh. Okay.
See, my
We have an
artwork's too hot.
Yeah, artwork's too hot. Do we No, I mean, do we have a, gosh, I'm just trying to see if there's a way that we could put the fan on that table and blow it towards us versus from the ground up. Sorry about that, guy. Yeah. So go ahead and let's unplug it from there and have it facing towards us.
What if I put it there facing this way?
That's fine. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I'm the king of the swingers, oh, I'm the jungle's VIP. I reached the top, had to stop. That's what's bothering me. I want to be a real man cub and stroll right into town. Tired of the other man always monkeying around. Oh, ooh, boo. I want to be like you. I want to walk like you, talk like you too. You see, it's true. We're almost there, guys. She's restarting the camera right now. An ape like me can learn to be human too. Did you restart it? Can you please? There we go. Turning it off, turning it back on. So we learned something new today that we shouldn't be doing garage lives. I think this happened last time too, though. It's not working. Is that what you said? Is it on? Okay. That should be good. Just give it a second. Hey, there it is. All right. All right. Gosh. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we have so much cool stuff that's happening behind the scenes right now. And I don't want to divulge too much, but there are things, like I said, that we can talk about. And the things that we can talk about are the fact that we are sponsoring kids to go to Camp Asda. And you can donate. It's actually in the description of this video. You can donate to sponsor a kid to go to camp. So if that's something that calls to you, then go ahead. I'm not asking anybody to, but if that's something that you feel you want to be a part of, then please do. Because, to have a kid go to camp with other type 1 diabetics and not feel alone in the world, feel some support, feel some love, it's a beautiful thing. So cool. We got a bunch of fans set up right now. That's good, baby. That thing looks like it's about to fall over. I wish I could show you guys what's going on right now. That's good. Yeah, perfect. Let's run it. Ben K, he says, I think that's Penny and Benny. I don't know what his YouTube handle is.
Do you point the fam at the cameras?
He says, did you point the fan at the cameras?
Oh, fam.
Yeah.
That's a fam.
It did say
yeah,
fam.
your fam is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we pointed a couple fans at the camera. So we'll see. We'll see. But there we go. Yeah, show a little bit more of the Necromancer series.
This is not the Necromancer series, but this will just be on my website when I launch it.
Great.
But so
it's a beautiful piece. It is a beautiful piece.
There's 5.
Nice. Well, you guys, let's see.
This one's hard to see. There's nothing cool necessarily. These glow in the dark, but
that's really cool. With your little kayaker down here doing his thing.
Yeah, the kayaker.
Shimmery water. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. But yeah, this is episode number 9 of chapter 2. Let's see what else you got. Ooh, nice. I love that piece. This is all the gold leaf down here. It's hard to do this all backwards. All the gold leaf. You got gold leaf in the crested moon over here with the aurora borealis.
And it glows in the dark.
And it glows in the dark. Very nice.
So a moon will show in the dark.
So cool. But yeah, guys, this next week we have really incredible guests on the show. I've been reached out to by so many people, and I just want to give thanks to you guys. I just am so stinking grateful that this show is growing organically, and the people that are supporting us at the most.
Should I show them more?
Yeah, let's grab another, baby. Let's do it. So this you're not going to want to miss Monday, Wednesday, Friday of this next week. It's going to be incredible. So thank you. This one's for you guys.
All right, I'm going to sit with the last 3.
Nice. Welcome back to the show.
So, back when I first started doing art, these were some that I did just for myself. All of them I just made for myself.
Yeah.
That first one I made was my favorite, and that's been hung up for me in my room in the past house and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me put these things on. Okay. But yeah, so there's 3 12 by 12 canvases, the ones I just showed you guys. And then there'll be this one,
Very nice.
which is hard to see.
Yeah, I wish the camera picked it up better, but it's really cool.
But yeah, so there's the thunder one and lightning.
There's more.
And then this one kind of reminds me of Patagonia. We just saw it yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, and I love that you take inspiration from actual landscapes too. So that's really nice. You know, a lot of your paintings, maybe not all of them, but a lot of your paintings are from photos of landscapes or mountains in the actual area. So
Last one.
you got the surfer.
Surfer Joe.
Nice. Surfer Joe. I love it, baby. Beautiful. But yeah, so we're heading to Oregon in September. Very excited about that. We're going to be flying in and then helping out with the wedding as much as we can. But your birthday's coming up. So we're going to be doing some
party.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some birthday things out there.
It's his birthday coming up too.
Oh, well, nobody cares. It's okay.
9/10.
It's just another day for me.
September 10th.
That's right. Yep.
He'll be turning. How old are you turning?
73, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that how old we told people you were?
Yeah, 73.
And then I'll be 37.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really great. I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be in Oregon and it's going to be a beautiful thing. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the future, you know, and I hope that everybody out there, they've been getting something from these shows. My goal is to have people on that are inspiring in one way or another to someone, you know, and I try and put myself in the shoes of somebody that's aspiring to do just that, like whatever it is that the person I'm talking to is doing, and ask questions based on that. So, and I'm getting better. You know, I'm not the greatest, but I'm getting better. And, you know, to become an interviewer, I'm realizing is an art form in itself. To be a great conversationalist is an art form in itself. And a lot of these people, most of these people I'm meeting for the first time. So prior to the show, we have about a 10-minute check-in. I let them know how the show is going to go. I tell them that I'm going to have, you know, an introduction, and we'll have our little countdown, and then I will give them a warm introduction before they pop on. And that's about all the communication that we have. So you guys are watching me learn how to become a better conversationalist live. And it's been really good. I think it's great to flex that muscle and try something new. And, you know, what do you think about the show?
Well, I think it's been very inspiring and very helpful with me shifting my mindset on a lot of things in life. And yeah, just because I'm kind of more of a slightly antisocial person, but like I'm a server, so like when I am a server, I'm kind of on a
different frequency.
Well, yeah, I mean I'm better at talking, but I kind of have a script and I don't really go too far off of it.
Yeah.
If somebody starts bringing up other questions, I'm like, I'll be back with your check.
Yeah.
But yeah, just watching your podcasts have been really helpful with my mindset, because I used to really love people when I was younger, and I was really quiet when I was younger, and I was pretty shy when I was younger as well. But I just was a happy person and I loved people. And then I got into the serving industry or the restaurant industry, and you just see all of the different kinds of people, and you realize that there's a lot more negativity in the world when you're actually out in it. So it's hard not to fall a victim into that realization, I guess.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll get stuck in the having less faith in humanity.
Mhm.
But I think that your podcast has been the first step into getting reconnected and
I love that.
and yeah, just being reconnected and having faith that there are lots of good people out there. So, and he has a good way of finding them somehow. He just attracts them.
I don't know about that, but I've got
Or you search them out and you reach out, and that's great.
I've got
As well.
really lucky so far.
Mhm.
You know, I feel as though, but the beauty of this is like I have not. I don't know. I think that there's something to be said about giving without expectations, and that is a big portion of what I want to show this show or show the world how powerful that is. Like my expectations of somebody coming on the show are nothing at all. I don't expect them to share it. I don't expect them to tag me. I don't expect them to do anything. I don't even expect them to show up for the show, honestly. And it's okay. You know, I've had a lot of guests that have flaked, and that's okay. I'll run it. It's fine. Like, and that's such an important note, I think, to touch on is just that if you're going to be giving in one way or another to the world, to not have the expectations of somebody to reciprocate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an example of you can't, that's out of your control as well. Like, obviously, you would love to sit down and talk with them, but, you know, things happen, and just having compassion and,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, exactly. And I've always said that with the only way to be disappointed is to have expectations, right? So I can't be disappointed if I don't expect anything from someone. And I just wish I know that the show is going to get to a point where I'm able to really change some lives. And we talk about that a lot. How I want to be able to have a business owner, an artist, a musician, a difference maker in the community come on, and whatever it is that they're advocating for, like it sends that to the moon. Like that would be so incredible. But just even in the small period of time that we've been doing this in the community that we have built, I've already seen the web of people connecting and me being able to say, hey, you own this business. Hey, you own this business. You guys need to meet. And then I fall back. I don't need anything from that situation. I just want good people to
being
have
the
good people.
connection to help.
Yeah.
Help people,
And
helping people.
that's
you
it.
know the people who will help the people.
Yeah. People on the people and they're dancing on the people.
Yeah, but yeah, so I really love your podcast, and all of the people on it have really been inspiring. I definitely had lots of questions to ask Nick Boltman, but unfortunately I had to work. And that's unfortunate that Mondays and Wednesdays I have to work, so I haven't ever seen them when they're live. I haven't been able to for this chapter anyways.
Yeah.
I haven't really been able to be in the chat and commenting and asking the questions that I want to know as well.
Yeah.
But I definitely get to watch them back all the time with you, and that's always great.
Yeah.
And you just realize that sometimes people say something that just remind you, like, to take some deep breaths or to look inward, and that'll be a reflection of how your life is on the outside as well.
Yeah.
And that's a really good reminder for me, is like not to fix everybody's problems around me, and to kind of just look inward and to be the best me that I can be. And that's one thing that I took from Nick Boltman's, because I only caught the end of the show. I didn't even get to finish rewatching that one with you.
Yeah.
But that was one reminder that he said towards the end of the show is, you know, just work on yourself and it'll reflect in the world around you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well said. And that's the beauty of this whole thing. And I say this too, it's like selfishly, I get to sit down with amazing minds
Yeah.
and just be like, hey, well, tell me, how'd you do it?
Yeah. What'd you do?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
I'm just like a giddy little kid. Like,
And
what?
if I were to do it tomorrow, what would you tell me?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I like what you said. And I'm glad that you took that from that conversation because I used to think that inner working was selfishness because we're very much alike in so many ways. In the fact that we like to help people around us to sometimes a degree that's a detriment to us.
We're good listeners, and then we take what they say in
Mm.
instead of just like observing. We absorb
And
and
internalize.
we take it in so that you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and so I was that way for a very long time, and it's not that I'm not that way anymore, but what I realized, and especially after you brought that up, is that I needed to fill up my own cup because I could not help the people around me as much as I wanted to. I felt like I was, you know, it was
you have everything to give, and then they want more, but you have nothing else, and that's when you're even lower. You're like, I can't even.
yeah.
I can't even provide for myself now.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been in that situation multiple times, like bringing people into my house and having them eat my food but it didn't register in my head that was maybe holding me back, or maybe I could do more for them in the future if I was quote unquote selfish for a moment in time. But that word selfish has a negative connotation, which I don't think is the right way to look at it, because when you're selfish, you can be selfless.
Yeah, and then your cup is overflowing, and everybody else around you can be in that waterfall.
Exactly. So it was a matter of retracting myself from the circle of people that I had in order to fill my cup up exponentially to a point where it is overflowing and I can help the people around me more so than what I could have done before. Am I there yet? No. When we get there, like I can feel what's happening right now. And it feels so good. My unwavering optimism is through the roof.
Your frequency is so high.
It's vibrating, you know,
Yeah.
all
You
through
got
life right
good
now.
vibrations.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to really put everybody on that I can, that I
Yeah.
believe in.
Yeah, and I mean that's a helpful way of looking at it, and I'm not sure if I'm about to go down a metaphysical lane, but
I'm ready.
But because you're vibrating at such a high frequency, you're grasping or getting all of this people that are on the same frequency as you. They're tuned in to your frequency and you're tuned into theirs.
I love
so
that.
it's magnetic.
Yeah. Ooh, come on, preach. That's you guys right now, tuned in.
Yeah, you guys tuning in.
Yeah.
You got some good vibrations.
I like it. Rich says, your paintings are beautiful, Kayla.
Thank you, Rich.
Get one of those.
Yeah, magical.
Your boy B says, great work, Kayla. What do you use to get that glossy finish on your pieces? Great question, your boy B.
Well, like this one, for example, is resin. And so a lot of these are old pieces, and a lot of these have techniques that I won't use too much going on in the future. I have done a lot of resin in the past, because there's so many things you love about it, but there's so many things that are really frustrating about resin. So I'll have it as an option, and I know the ins and outs of resin. It kind of messes with my asthma because
It's
there's
real
like
stinky.
which is great that we're in the garage.
Yeah.
Because then we can just open the garage door and let it air out. But yeah, I have to wear a respirator mask because it's like a chemical interaction, how it hardens and stuff. So it's just lots of fumes. But yes, resin, it's great. You just need a respirator mask and a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
And you'll get sticky no matter how many gloves you put on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's resin. Or the bottom of one of the paintings back there to make the bottom of it. I don't know if I did that to this painting. No. The bottom of one of the paintings that is supposed to resemble water. I made that one glossy, but not as glossy as the resin, but that's just glossy varnish. And the top is a matte varnish. So I just switched the varnishes to be multifunctional.
Nice. Very nice. Great question, your boy B. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Richie says those vibes will run off on others, will rub off on others. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been looking through or at life through a different lens lately, and realizing that you do get to create opportunity. You do get to create um, the circle of people around you that you really want. And if you're your true authentic self, which I've realized I'm okay with who I am now. I used to really be frustrated as a kid because I always felt like I was so old, but I was so stuck in a little person's body, so none of these adults would take me seriously.
It's a small similarity. I never was scared about adults taking me seriously. Not scared, but frustrated. But yeah, everyone always told me I was wise as a kid.
Yeah. So it's like it was really tough for me, because I never felt like I could fit in unless I'd get a chance to like sit down with a grandpa, and I'd be like, oh, cool. I get to hear his stories, and I get to actually speak eloquently and like think about the questions that I ask him. And whomever it was, I got along with the older crowd so much more at such a young age. And I felt some kind of inadequacy at that age. I felt like I can't ever find a friends group, or I couldn't ever explore the world and meet new people because I was different than everybody else.
Yeah, but I also feel like you were kind of I didn't know you when you were a kid, but from what I've heard, I feel like you were kind of a chameleon and you got along with everybody.
Yeah.
Just nobody really stuck with being too close to you.
Yeah, it was always at arm's length, and I did that because I didn't think that we were really like I couldn't be my true self. My true self was like an intellectual, deep thinking conversationalist, and I can never have those conversations with anyone but an adult.
But it's great that you didn't just mold yourself to be somebody else.
Well, I did when I was younger, for sure. Just to make it by
just to
survival.
have friends.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
like, to have like something else. You never strayed too far from being yourself at all times.
Yeah. But I realized too, because, I looked at other people that were the extroverts and life of the party and people like that. And I'd be like so envious of that. Or people that could just have small talk and be really good at it.
Yeah.
I was so envious of that, to make people laugh in small talk.
Yeah, I've been envious of anybody who's able to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I used to have lots of anxiety and I was always really quiet and I never really talked to many people. But the people who I was close with knew that I wasn't quiet necessarily, but
yeah.
But
exactly. And all that to say that when I was growing up, I didn't feel like I had a very big friend circle. Like I was friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I get along with the Mexicans and the Hicks and the jocks and the band guys. But I only had a select few friends that were like brothers.
Yeah.
But now looking back, I'm like, those were my people. I didn't need all these people to like me, but that's something that's changed over time, in being okay with my voice and being okay with being quiet at times, because I'm not always boisterous and outgoing, but just being okay with being me.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that there's something to be said with that in life, and knowing that I have this podcast now, I have this platform where it's unfiltered, it's unedited. It's just me talking with another person off the cuff, no research, no nothing, just sitting down and talking. And I
do research. I need a little bit of clarity up here. Or else we'll get off track real easily.
Oh, yeah. We got ADD brains.
We got squirrels all over this garage.
For real. But, I just say that to be excited about this and why I wanted to do this was to hone that craft again of being an incredible conversationalist, being better at it. And, I still cringe when I watch myself from time to time. And
I do that almost every time, and then the video replays over and over again because I have to edit so much,
yeah,
and then I get over it. But I do it every time.
yeah. Rich says, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Rich knows what's up.
Like, subscribe, wherever that is.
Yeah, subscribe, like, do all those things. Thank you for helping
Hit that
us.
notification button so that
Oh,
at
yeah.
8 o'clock every single night, we're on.
Yeah.
Well, he's on. I might not be here. but-
Yeah, that does help too. I mean, yeah, so it pops up on your phone. It's like, hey, people helping people. We're live.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, do you have any topics that you want to touch on?
Oh, I was just because I knew I wanted to talk about how you have people on that are really uplifting and that it has shifted my mindset a lot.
Yeah.
So I just have some advice on shifting the mindset because of how negativity is just so like easily accessible, because it's you have the world in the palm of your hands and you're scrolling and you don't have control over what video plays next, and it might be a good one and it might be one that just shows you a negative side. And then with the fact that I'm a server and I see the good and the bad of lots of different variety of humans, and I've taken it in sometimes with how people have treated me, and
Right.
then you just have to kind of realize, like, if they're being mean to a server, it's that they got something else going on in their lives.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it's just to like reframe your mindset, and that was what I was some advice I was thinking.
No, that's great. Yeah. And it's so important. And do you want to dive deeper into that? I can kind of expand on that a little.
Ooh, we can.
Yeah. I mean, another thing that I've learned over the years is the word understanding is very important as you're walking through life.
Mhm.
I know that the loudest person in the room, there's typically, whether it be out of anger or whatever, but there's a lot of internal turmoil, and just having understanding for those people that are that way.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of internal battles.
Yeah, and there's literally a lot going on in there, so they have to let it all out. They're talking, they're the loudest. The person who's the quietest is the one observing and learning, and
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's different scenarios for everything, but I'm just saying like people that have emotional outbursts. I shouldn't have said the loudest in the room. What I meant was
it's a metaphor.
Yeah. So what I mean is just this people that are emotionally unstable, just understand that they deserve understanding, because there are things that are happening behind the curtains. And there are also, people that spew hatred. A lot of that is internal as well. So
Yeah, and also, I guess, I mean, just not adding fuel to the fire. And because you can take it in and say this person did this and that, and you can also just take it in.
Yeah.
Or you can let it just bounce off of you and let that be theirs and let them be them in that moment and feel how they want to feel.
Yeah.
Because it is out of our control, no matter how we feel based off of how they're acting. And then just, take a second, take some deep breaths and put out some good vibes out there and hope that life gets better for them so that they don't negatively affect their own world anymore, their own reality.
Yeah. I feel like we're on a uplift state of mind podcast right now. We're breaking it down.
That's a great podcast to be compared to.
Right? Shout out Rizzle.
People helping people.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like we will touch on, mental health stuff on this podcast as well.
Yeah.
I love that his is dedicated to it.
Yeah. I mean, lots of people are just hold it in and stay quiet about it.
Yeah.
So it's a good release.
Yeah.
So that's good as well. But yeah, I just kind of have like you attract what you are. So when you put attention on being your best, most authentic self, you notice the right people and opportunities flowing back towards you.
I like that. I like that. Nice. Very nice.
But yeah, so that was just a part that I had wanted to touch on
Yeah. No, I love that. Thank you.
is that it's okay to be selfish, and it's actually a lot of times one of the better options.
Yes. Yeah. And don't let selfishness have a negative connotation, right? Just understand that sometimes filling your cup up feels selfish, especially when you're making that initial transition. But when you
And a rising tide makes all boats go up. what is that saying?
I don't know. I think it's that when the tide rises, all boats go
Rise as well.
rise as
Everybody in your if
So
you're the tide,
Yeah, be the tide.
you can lift all the boats up around you.
I love that. All right. Well, you know what? This is going to be, oh, shoot, we're already an hour, almost an hour and 15. We had some blackouts. So,
Yeah.
but now we know we got to have 2 fans on the camera. Sorry for the droning in the background. I'm sure it's there. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for being a part of this movement, this community, everything that we're doing. You guys are the reasons that we can keep going and doing what we're doing. So, let's see. Rich says, "Be kind to each other. You never know what field they're walking through at the moment." Absolutely.
Yeah, take everything with a grain of salt.
Your boy B says, "Well said." And Rich has got some clapping stuff. Thank you. Yeah. So I think, as before we close out this episode, there's a few things that we can recap real quick, and working on yourself, looking internally. And realizing that being your best self is going to allow you to put your best foot forward for the rest of the world, and showing up for yourself is very important.
Yeah, and when you're really working on it is when you see it the most, because you've trained your mind subconsciously.
Yeah.
So like when you're working on good things, positivity, you recognize more positivity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like that car example, like they said, if you look for a red car, you find lots of red cars.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that one, but it's great. I'll just do a quick story. Guy drives from work home, and when he gets home, his brother asks him, "How many red cars did you see?" And he's like, "I don't know. I wasn't looking." He goes, "Okay, well, next time that you drive home, tell me how many red cars you see." And he counts, he comes back. He's like, "I saw 34 red cars." And he goes, "Yeah, because you were focused on it." So where focus goes, energy flows. So to understand that those red cars could be opportunities, those red cars could be, if you're a salesperson, clients, those red cars could be whatever it is, but keep your eyes open to the things that you want to attract in your life, and you will find that there is an abundance of it. So there are 34 red cars that he had never seen before on the way back because he was focused on it.
Yeah.
Oh man. And Rich says, "Another great show. Have a good night, and please be safe out there." Thank you, Rich.
Thanks for always joining, Rich.
We love you, brother.
Being
really
so
do.
high vibrational out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, just stay in tune, guys, because Monday we have an incredible show for you. As you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. we will be on here. If you guys want to donate for Cars for Tucson, carsfortucson.org, helping people that may not have enough money for car repairs, get car repairs.
Also, or were you going to say something else?
Go ahead.
Also, is the link in the description to donate to Camp Asda?
It is. Yeah. And if that calls to you, if you want to donate to help a kid go to Camp Asda, it's a camp for type 1 diabetic children. So that they can spend a full week amongst other type 1 diabetics. That link is down in the description. So feel free to donate there. And yeah, we'll be having an auction at the end of chapter 2 at the end of September with incredible one-of-a-kind pieces of art from world-renowned artists.
I'm excited.
Your boy B, from Kayla Coffey Studios, merchandise from Penny and Benny. I mean, it's really crazy what we're about to do.
it's great to see that our work will have a positive
Positive impact.
impact.
Yeah, and we're
the
just
words.
scratching the surface, ladies and gentlemen. This is the
Yeah.
beginning.
But yeah, just putting all that positive energy out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what I'm
beautiful.
excited
It's
for.
beautiful. And we're just going to do more and more and bigger and better ways. And, it's just going to be so great. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining this episode of People Helping People. And you can, let's try that again.
Sorry.
It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of
People Helping People.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, it's People Helping People.
I love you guys. Deuces.
Oh. Yeah.
What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Yeah.